I was 18 years and I had this like proposal in front of me, like this man wants to get married to me and I'll be able to get green card, I'll be able to relocate. And you know how everybody thinks when you live in America you can be able to support
Lagos,
your
this
whole
is
family.
real life.
Yeah.
This is the real life. This happened to you in real life.
Yeah, I had to choose, and that time I didn't even have like a career or anything. I was just modeling, and I know I wanted to be in the spotlight and be a superstar at all cost, but I had to turn it down. Like sometimes I wonder, like, okay, so what if I actually got married to him? Would I have been in just a regular person? I wouldn't live my childhood dream where I know I've always wanted to be a superstar and stuff like that. But as soon as I turned him down, he actually stopped calling. He stopped helping with everything he used to do. And
were you guys
months after?
Were you guys intimate at some point?
No, I've never met him.
Never met him.
I never met a guy. He was just calling on phone and talking to the family.
Wow.
Interesting stuff.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow. And this is one story. Now, in your lifetime, have you ever been, because in recent times we have stories coming out now how people were either molested or harassed or I hate to use the word molested as girls, but it's coming out now in the news every now and then.
Yes.
Even from people where you least expect it to come from. In your lifetime, have you been through any of that?
Yes, I have been. So I really spoke about a whole lot in the book, yeah? And people were like, okay, why a toast to life? A toast to life is because I'm celebrating my life. And some people were like, oh, you didn't wait till like you're 50, 60 to write a book.
That's
you're
true. That's
only
right.
33, you're writing. And I'm like, because I've gone through so much that even somebody who's 60 years old probably will not go
That's
through
right.
Yeah.
the experiences. I've experienced molestation, I've experienced rape, I've experienced domestic
Babe,
violence.
you're running very fast. I know.
Like, it's a lot. I trust me, like a whole lot.
Wow.
And it's not like I only spoke about bad experiences in my book. I spoke about good ones
Of
as
course,
well.
yeah.
And like you said, I've met so many people, so many men that I could have said, okay, let me just go with the flow, or this person is going to be a life changer and stuff like that. But I'm not the type that will just go with just anybody because I feel like, oh, this person is an opportunity for me. I don't believe in that because I hate opportunists and I hate to fake my happiness. For me, it should always be about my happiness. So I tend to be very picky when it comes to relationships or whoever I even want to use the word marriage with. Like for me, it's sacred. It has to be done right and with the right person. So with molestation, I think in my book, I probably had like about 4 different recounts in the book.
Wow.
And it started from about 8 years old. Yeah.
8 years old.
Yes.
8 years old.
I remember that was my grand uncle.
Your grand uncle.
Yes, then cousins.
Sakpaganaria bubu.
Wow.
Your grand uncle.
Yes, grand uncle.
From the age 8.
Yeah.
And it went on.
Yeah, then later, but with him, I was able to fight it off. Then my cousins, who I was very close to, then couple of years later was someone like a regular guy, but this one he had bribed my nanny, the maid in the house, to come into our house when my parents weren't around, so he could do whatever he wanted to do.
Wow.
And I fought him like the fight was serious, and I was about 14 years old at the time.
Wow.
This is all in the book.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I know you're trying to make it sound easy, but it's not that easy. I know.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not that easy. I know you're trying to just make it like, hey guys, whatever, man.
But I've actually dealt with everything. Like I've been able to heal, and that's one thing about the book. Like writing the book was my therapy, to just let it all out. Most of the things in the book, my parents and my family found out while reading the book.